Welcome to my channel Teach Me 24/7. Today we are going to discuss questions and answers from class 6th History NCERT, that is chapter number 12, Buildings, Paintings and Books. Question number 1. Read the story on page number 130. In what ways is the Monkey King similar to or different from the kings you read about in the chapter 6 and 11? The Monkey King in the story on the page number 130 is similar to the kings mentioned in chapter number 6 and 11. The Monkey King, like the other kings, has a huge army. He himself is wise, diplomatic, and brave. He has the virtue of taking right moment. When he observes the situation of the attack on his community by the king's men, he makes a quick plan to save his army. First, he let all of them cross the river. As he is the last, he gets tired and exhausted. He falls down and he is dead. In this way, he sacrifices his life for the safety of his kingdom. This is the supreme virtue of a king, so he is in no way different from other human kings. Question number 2. Find out more and tell a story from one of the epics. We have a number of stories in our epics that inspire us in many ways. They guide us and teach us the ideals of life. Such epics are Mahabharata and Ramayana. In the Mahabharata, we have one such story. The battle was finalized between Kauravas and Pandavas. Both the parties were making efforts to win the favor of their relatives and another king. Krishna, who was related to both, was considered as a superman, possessing the qualities of gods. So Duryodhana, the eldest of the Kauravas, approached him. On the same day, Arjuna, one of the 5 Pandavas, also went to Krishna. Duryodhana was a proud fellow. He sat on the head side of Krishna, who was sleeping at that time. Arjuna, a humble fellow, reached there after Duryodhana, but he sat at the feet side of the Krishna and began pressing his feet. As Krishna opened his eyes, he saw Arjuna. Krishna had already promised them that he would be from the side of the men who would reach him first. As Krishna saw Arjuna first, he said that he would be in favor of Arjuna. Duryodhana opposed it because he had reached there first. Krishna said that those who want to get something from anyone, then they should be humble and courteous. Here, Duryodhana lost Krishna. We learn from this story that we should not show our arrogance to those from whom we ask for something. Question number 3. Match the following. So, as you see in the question in your textbook, stupa means mound, shikhara means tower, and mandapa is the place in temples where people could assemble. Garbhagriha is a place where the image of the deity is installed. Pradakshina Patha. It is a circular path around the stupa. Question number 4. Fill in the blanks. Dash was the great astronomer. Answer is Aryabhatta. The stories about gods and goddesses are found in Puranas. Dash is recognized as the author of Sanskrit Ramayana. It is Valmiki. Silappatikaram and Manimekalai are the 2 Tamil epics. Question number 5. Make a list of the chapters in which you find mention of metalworking. What are the metal objects mentioned or shown in those chapters? List of the chapters in which we find mention of metalworking are the chapter number 1 in the earliest cities, the second what books and burials tells us, the third kingdoms, kings and the early republic, fourth vital villages and thriving towns, fifth traders, kings and pilgrims, new empires and kingdoms, buildings, paintings and books. Following metal tin objects are mentioned or shown in these chapters. Those metals are tin, copper, bronze, ivory, silver, gold and iron. Question number 6. Read the story on the page number 130. In what ways is the Monkey King similar to or different from the kings you read about in chapter number 6 and 11? The Monkey King was a great king. who lived on the banks of Ganga River in the Himalayas. He was having 80,000 followers. They fed on the fruit of a special mango tree, which was very sweet. The kings we have read about in the chapter number 6 and 11, they used to have permanent armies, but some of their soldiers were supplied by samantas. This army did not eat fruit, but used to eat wheat, rice, etc. They occupied the highest position in the society. In these chapters, we came to know about bigger states known as Janapadas, Mahajanapadas. In both types of states, the position of the king was hereditary, but the king had to feel the pulse of the public. He used to work for the welfare of his subjects. Otherwise, he could be removed when the situation demanded. Question number 7. Find out more and tell a story from one of the epics. The Ramayana is an epic written by Adi Rishi Valmiki. This epic is about Rama, a prince of Kosala, who was sent into exile for 14 years. His wife Sita was abducted by the king of Lanka named Ravana, and Rama had to fight a battle to get her back. He won and returned to Ayodhya, the capital of Kosala, after his victory. At last we have completed the question answer series for class 6th history NCERT. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more such videos.